Hi everyone, so this will be my first impressions review on a new item at Trader Joe's for 2024. This is their Brazil Nut Body Oil. So if you recognize this product, it came out last year, 2023, in their Brazil Nut Body Trio. However, it came in a smaller size, which was a 2 fluid ounce. This is double the size. Let me just pull it up right here. This is 4 fluid ounces, and the design is a little bit different, including the pump. You might like this pump more versus the other one, but I'll also do a slight compare and contrast with that one. This retailed $6.99 at my Trader Joe's, and it's only out for a limited time. So I'm not sure exactly if it will come back. I'm assuming it will because it's so popular. But a lot of people love the Brazil nut items because it is said to be a dupe of the Bum Bum cream, or I think the Trosa 62. This one, it says it's made with Squalane and Guarana Extract, 4 fluid ounces. I do like that this stopper right here to prevent it from leaking is kind of like a little cleanser, like an oil cleanser. A lot of them have these little stoppers so that you don't accidentally press the pump. But let me go over and show you when it first came out. So it first came out in the Brazil Nut Body Trio. This one is a backup that I have, that I haven't opened yet. Let me just move this a little bit. It's a little bit close. But this body trio was retail price $12.99. So you got like little travel size, except for the mist. So you got 0.3 ounces of the body butter. You got 6 fluid ounces of the body mist, which this is a little hard to hold. And then here is the Brazil Nut Body Oil. If you can see, this one is 2 fluid ounces. So if you divide $12.99 by each item, so 3, each one would be about like $4.33, roughly around that price point. And then you're getting double for $6.99. So that's a pretty good deal. Let me show you the one that I have been using, and that is the smaller size. The only thing different is the pump. So this one, it had like that lock mechanism where you turn it on one side to lock it and then you pump, and then when you're done you lock it to the right so that you don't need to worry about it spilling. This one, on the other hand, it's slightly different. I don't know which one you would prefer, but I personally like a little bit more this pump here, just because when, let's say, you're putting on the body oil on your body, your hands are slippery. It's a little hard to maneuver this twist mechanism. So I think that's why they changed it. However, this one doesn't feel as, I guess, expensive as this one. This one is slightly nicer. So there we go. I have used this one a few times. I think I'm right around right here. So you don't need a lot. Let me go ahead and open this for the first time. This will be my first impressions to see if it is about the same as the other one. I'm a little bit worried that it'll be super runny, because that was the thing about the other one, is that it was super runny. So let's see. Just got to pump out the air. Okay, it does feel really runny. Yep, okay. All right, so I'm going to put that on my arm. And if you saw that little pump right here, that for me personally covers my whole entire arm, front and back. Let me just go ahead and put the safety lock thing, if I can find it. Here we go. Awesome. It smells basically about the same. Let me open up a little bit the little one just to compare. Let me put, ooh. Now that I'm smelling them side by side, I think that the fragrance is slightly stronger in the new one. So I want to mention that in the old one, I feel like I smell a little bit more of that either sunflower, castor oil, Brazil nut oil. I'm not exactly sure which one I'm smelling, but I do want to say that I think I smell more of the true fragrance in the new one. They're both about the same, like, strength-wise. Let me go ahead and compare the ingredients. So here I have the box just to show you the ingredients list. They appear to be the same. So you can see the 5th ingredient is fragrance. The first one is isomalaurate, which I think that's the ingredient that makes it feel silky smooth. Caprylic triglyceride, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's a combination of coconut oil and glycerin normally. Then we have castor seed oil, and then we have sunflower seed oil, and then fifth we have is fragrance. So yeah, it could be that one of them obviously is a little bit older than the other one, or it could be that they just didn't update the ingredients list. But yeah, so far I really like the Brazil nut body oil. I think that's my third or second favorite product. The first one, I just absolutely love the Brazil nut body scrub. Unfortunately, I don't have that one. I finished it completely. Next would either be the body butter, and then it would be the body oil. So what a lot of people do in order to make it, let's say if this body oil isn't hydrating enough for you, because obviously oils don't hydrate you, it doesn't have much glycerin. Here we have the Brazil nut body butter that they come out with. I think currently you cannot purchase this, but it tends to come out again and again. I have a pretty decent dent. And then I personally really like the body butter as well. So what people tend to do is, let me grab a little bit. I'll probably put this on my leg just so that I don't mess with the smell on my arm, because I'm going to see how long it lasts. So I already took off the pump, and what a lot of people do is that they put their body oil and they just put like a little bit, that might be a little bit too much, and they go ahead and mix it in their hand so that it's a little bit more hydrating. So that's a good trick to do if you find that your body oils, I feel like I'm getting further away from my camera. If your body oils aren't moisturizing enough, that's a good trick for you to do. And I feel like that locks in the moisture a little bit better, and it also helps with the fragrance. So for example, if your skin's a little bit sensitive, you can either mix it with unscented body lotion, or you can also mix it with the Brazil nut body butter, and it might last you a little bit longer, and it might just feel a little bit better too. Right now it is currently almost 11. It's 10:55. I'm gonna check back and then see if I can still smell it after a few hours. Hi everyone. So it's been about 3 hours since I first applied the body oil. I first applied it around 11 a.m. and right now it is currently, let me show you my watch, a little bit past 2 p.m. So 3 hours. And I do have to say that the scent of this, I would say is decent. I would give it a medium. I wouldn't say it's light or unscented, and I wouldn't say that this is like gonna take the place of your perfume. So I think that the performance is on par with a scented body lotion or a body butter. I do notice that on my leg where I mixed in the Brazil nut body butter and the oil, I feel like I can smell it a little bit more than when I just applied the body oil. So there's that. I think this is going to be a nice layering product if you do have the other items in this line. And I do want to say that this is one of the ones that are a bit stronger. I would say probably the weakest might be the body wash and or the body mist that came out in this collection, or that has come out in the Trader Joe's Brazil nut line. So let me go ahead and redo the demo just to give you an idea. Let me back up a little bit. The only con that I will have to say that some people might not like is that this is very liquidy. It's very thin. This isn't one of those body oils that are thick or luxurious. A problem with thicker oils is that they might leave you feeling sticky if you have more normal skin. However, like conversely, if you feel like you need a thicker, heavier, more occlusive oil, this might not work for you. But I do like it because my skin is normal, and I feel like it's very, like, it leaves my skin feeling very silky smooth. So it's not tacky at all. Here it is right here where I applied it, and I feel like it still feels moisturized without feeling sticky or tacky. Okay, and just to remind you, here is the little like safety thing so you don't accidentally pump out any body oil when you don't want to. You are going to remove it, and it's going to look like that. And then I'm just going to go ahead and show you the texture. Hopefully it doesn't run everywhere because it's really thin. So if you see right there, so it does travel, or it does run a little bit more than I would like. I wish it was a little bit more thicker, just so you can control a little bit the quantity and stuff. Did I wet this? Okay, no, I didn't. Yeah, so that is how it looks like. If you could see, it does feel smooth, but it's not one of those issues where you're going to like stick or like cling on to furniture, or you're not going to leave like a little oil stain wherever you go. And it's pretty much dry. So I do want to note that I think the reason why they didn't um, bring out this type of a pump material is that right now my hands are pretty oily since I just applied it, and it does get a little bit tricky. So let me show you the difference of how the oil comes out. Go ahead. So if you can see right there, it's just a lot messier, but the oil consistency is about the same. Yeah, it's about the same. So I want to say for the price for $6.99, I would say that this is very affordable. And I've had other body oils that I can smell a lot less than this. So the price, typically when I purchase like body oils or fragrance oils or perfume oils, whatever you want to call them, they typically go for around 30 milliliters. They're like anywhere from like $10 and up. So this is very affordable. I will use this and I do recommend it. However, if you want a thicker body oil, I do not recommend this because this is pretty runny and liquidy. One way that you can use this that I have found works is that right after the shower, when your body is still a little bit damp from the water, you can go ahead in order to lock in that moisture or that hydration. You just immediately apply this, or sometimes some people they mix it with their body butter. So, for example, they just either put in a pump on their hand, like how I showed earlier, and then they go ahead rub that in, or some people they put their body butter first or body lotion first, wait for that to dry, and then they go in with their body oil. But yeah, so far I want to say that this is a pretty decent product. I do like it, and I think I would repurchase it if I hadn't purchased the second one. So I have a backup of it, and I think I'm going to keep it. Overall, I think that it's very true to the Trader Joe's Brazil nut fragrance line, which, if you don't know, it is in the fragrance salted caramel, pistachio, and vanilla. Very similar to the Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Cream. So overall, I would recommend this Brazil Nut Body Oil, this new item for 2024. It's a limited edition item. For $6.99, you're getting 4 fluid ounces, so that's a great price compared to some other perfume oils, fragrance oils, body oils. So yeah, this is really good, especially if you already have other items in the line. You can go ahead and layer it with it. Again, I don't recommend it if you're looking for a thicker oil. It's pretty thin, it's pretty runny. One way to kind of mitigate that is to mix it in with a heavy duty body butter or body lotion. But yeah, it doesn't irritate my skin. It doesn't feel super greasy unless I apply way too much, but it pretty much absorbs into my normal skin type. In terms of how well the fragrance lasts on my skin, I would say that it is definitely the strongest the first 2 hours after I apply it, and then afterwards it becomes more slightly a little bit stronger than a skin scent, but it is one of the longer lasting products in the Brazil nut line. So I would say the body butter is performs pretty well. I would say it's on par to the body oil. Then it would be maybe the body scrub, and then less than that would be the body wash because body washes don't tend to linger on your skin for too long. And then probably tied with that would be the body mist. So yeah, that is my review on the new Trader Joe's Brazil Nut Body Oil that came out in 2024 in the larger 4 fluid ounce size for $6.99. Please let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you have a great day. Okay, bye.